Hello and welcome to Guns and Gear, and this is another installment on some videos that I'm doing that I'm titling Getting Back Into Gun Shape. Okay, now the first video I talked a little bit about a good grip, a good stance. What I did not go through though, that's probably a good idea to go through, is how you place your weight. I think I mentioned that you put your weight on your toes, but I kind of sort of wanted to show a little bit more about that. And I'm going to be shooting a 9mm. This happens to be the M&P Pro Series 9mm. I really like the M&P line of guns. They really shoot well. This gun is no magazine and it is empty. I'll be using it for a prop at this particular point in time. But what I wanted to show y'all is when I get into a good stance, okay, I don't stand up straight up and put the gun out. Okay, that's not how I shoot. Because when you do that, and if you lock your arms into a good stance like this, you sort of bend your back a little bit, and you don't want to do that. Okay, you do not want to bend your back. You don't want to have your arms locked out, because then all that's happening is it's pushing you back. Okay, what you want to do, and this is going to be a little bit more on recoil management. Okay, what you want to do is to get into that good stance. It's a stance, if you've taken some types of martial arts, they call it a front stance, okay, or at least they did with me when I took Taekwondo, or a boxing stance, right, where your lead hand is back, your weaker hand is forward. Okay, now you want to have your knees bent slightly, whatever feels good to you. Bring the firearm up and lean into the gun. Okay, bring the firearm up and lean into the gun, and then you can break a shot. Okay, so you want your weight on your toes. Okay, you want your body leaning forward. You do not want your arms locked out. Okay, so let's take 2 shots. I should have done this with the 45, because 9mm doesn't really have a lot of recoil. But then again, I don't really think 45 does either. All right, here we go. Leaning forward. And what I should be doing is coming off of that and getting back into that stance more often. I'm wasting rounds. Shooting is shooting, but this is purposeful shooting, okay? And what I want to practice is getting into my stance, getting a good grip on the firearm, putting the sights on the target, and firing around, okay? Okay, now let's go over something else real quick. If you have decent sized hands like I do, they're large, they're not real large. A lot of these guns are not built for my hold, okay? I'll go over that with you really quickly. Okay, what I mean by that is I like to get a good solid single hand grip, right? Then I lift my thumb up and bring this hand in. Now I bring this hand in and I'm wrapping that thing around there, right? When I bring this forward like this, a lot of times this thumb right here is where the slide release lever is on a lot of guns. And so I have to be consciously aware of that to keep my finger off of it, like so. Because if I let it slide up against the frame of the gun, then what happened just now, the slide will not lock back, okay? Because my finger is going to be up against it, and it's going to be keeping it from the lever from going up and locking the slide back. All right? All right, guys. I know everybody likes to look at groups. Let's see what I did. Oh, by the way, I was aiming at the head this time. Let's see. Yeah, well, ain't doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. One thing I can say about those Smith & Wesson M&Ps is they are pretty good shooting guns. All right. All right, so that's a little bit on recoil management. Recoil management really is about your body, okay? Having a good grip on the gun helps. It's hard for me to grip the gun because it's hot and it's humid. I'm standing in water and I'm sweating, okay? But the point is that you get that good grip on the gun, you bring that gun out there, all right? And if you're sitting up like this and you got your arms locked and all like that, it's going to ride you back. Okay, it's going to be, and that's going to increase the muzzle rise, the muzzle jump. Okay, what you need to do is remember to keep that good basketball stance, martial artist stance, boxing stance, whatever you want to call it. It's a very similar stance in all those situations. I played football. I played a defensive end. It was a very similar stance that I would get in. I'm just raising up just a little bit. My knees are bent, okay? My weight is on the balls of my feet. How about that? I even got planes out here. Anyway, weight's on the balls of my feet, and I'm leaning forward, okay? I'm not leaning so forward that I lose my balance. I'm leaning forward like I was boxing, like I was getting ready to play basketball, something of that nature, okay? Leaning forward, arms are out, just short of being locked, okay? Firm grip, all right? That allows your body to absorb more of the recoil, okay? And that will allow us to have faster follow-up shots, okay? All right, folks, I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I'm just trying to get back into a little gun shape. Thanks for coming along. And there's 50 rounds of practice. You don't have to practice a lot, but you need to practice with purpose. And remember to shoot straight on the range and in life. Thanks.